Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome to my Company of Heroes commentary. This is actually one that was sent to me by SuperEmperorNapolean. I've watched a few minutes, it doesn't seem too bad, pretty decent use of the airborne. Before I actually start, I'm going to get started, because as we all know, the start is somewhat slow. I will actually have decided that I'm going to start taking videos. So if you have an awesome replay of Company of Heroes that you played and you want me to do a commentary on it, just check the description and send it to me in an email. Okay, so the people playing are SuperEmperorNapoleon Boom, and I'm just going to call him SH, EvilBeserkier, Borny, and Jeffrey92. Okay, so it starts off pretty standard. Both sides are barbed wiring it off. Both sides should have known that they can put tank traps mixed in with the barbed wire, then the tanks won't just roll over it, and then infantry could just spill out through it. Alright, and SH is playing as the British, and Boom and SuperEmperorNapoleon are playing as the Americans. EvilBeserkier and I'm just going to call him Born. Born are playing as the Wehrmacht. Oh, and so is Jeffrey. Actually, sorry, Born is playing as Panzer Elite. I apologize. Alright, so it starts off. The Germans are making quite a good push, and poor SH has to defend that all on his own. Yeah. That's a lot of men really quick. And they were also playing on high resources, so, you know, able to get that flame engineer very early and very quickly. Oh, look at him run away. I can't say I blame him. Alright, this looks like a pretty good early on push. Yeah, if I was EvilBeserkier, I wouldn't have backed off to build that. Not with the flamethrower there. I would have at very least left him, but he's the prime target, and he died. Lovely. Alright, so they managed to push him, and now they're blocked off, but that's no big deal. It's pretty easy to cut through wire with an army of engineers at your disposal. Alright, and they've blocked off this bridge down here. But as I said before, not so good of a fashion. They should have mixed the tank traps in with the barbed wire, because the tank's just going to roll right over that, and then infantry's just going to dump out. Up here, sealed off pretty good. Two mortar pits and a Vickers machine gun emplacement. Those guys could probably move down a little bit, but I'm sure they do eventually. Let's see over here. EvilBeserkier has a Wehrmacht quarters and Spooner Campcraft Center. And he's going straight for a Creek Barracks. I haven't actually seen that tactic before. Because, you know, your Volksgrenadiers, your MG42s, and your snipers are pretty core to your army, especially early on, and even in late game. Alright, so now they're starting to push. There's a lot of men there, and wow, they're all starting to drop in some airborne. I love the Panzer Elite. They have such nice elite infantry. Not so great in the way of tanks. Well, at least not a good diversity, but the Jagged Panther is a pretty nice tank. I'm 100% sure as to what everyone took as a company commander, so we'll just kind of see this as it unravels. Oh, look at that. EvilBeserkier setting up an MG42 across the river. I have to say, I do like the Scheldt. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this center point on this map is absolutely evil, because everyone always kind of barricades that side and tends to barricade that side and then heavily defend one of these sides. And then this middle point just becomes an absolute nightmare. He should really think about moving that. They are within range of that MG42. Oh no, it's not going to fire. Strange AI.
Enemy unit down.
Alright, so it's Boom down here, attacking Jeffrey's base, and Jeffrey has mortars. That's what he went to it for. He went straight for mortars. You know, I don't say I really like that tactic. That's kind of depending too much on your teammates to take all the brunt for you while you build up. Though I suppose if you do it right, you could pin the enemy.
Enemy unit down.
Ouch. Alright, and Super Emperor Napoleon has recently thrown an airborne squad over here. Not really doing too good. Hopefully they manage to kill that sniper. Ouch. And they're getting mortar down here. And I believe this is Kettenkrad. Yep. Born as a Kettenkrad hidden there, I suppose, for spotting. I'm not really sure. Or just wanted to get rid of it. Yeah, as I said, this is a pretty nice use of... Oh, sorry. This is a pretty nice use of the airborne between Boom and Super Emperor Napoleon. Oh look, Super Emperor Napoleon even agrees with me. Though I'd have to say running it into that much infantry was kind of retarded. Ooh, look at all them mortars. That is very devastating right there. Well, at least he retreats his mortars, though this map doesn't really give you too much in the way of bunkers at the start. So, that really, Ooh, lay down the MG, dude. Come on, you can do it. Ah, too late. Sprinted right past you. I love the airborne sprint ability. So you still, oh, but he has a flame engineer. Let's see over here. We have another sniper posing a threat to Super Emperor Napoleon. And the middle's mostly being mortared, but overall it's pretty quiet. If I was them, this early on, I would have tried to block this off to try to force them to come up and around, since they have that held pretty well. I mean, sure, you can see this point kind of does cover it a little bit, but they could just slip right on by. That bunker would never see it.
Infantry squad lost.
Ouch. Oh, sniper's gonna die. Nope. Seems to get away. Alright, and down here, Super Emperor Napoleon and Boom are trying to, they're trying so hard to kill those mortarmen, but I guess there's only so much you can do. Oh look, his engineers picked up a MG42. That's going to prove to be quite useful. Assuming those mortarmen don't set up and bomb the shit out of him. Alright, and SH is finally run down with his men.
Enemy unit down.
Stug. So not useful against, well, anything, really. Oh, nice. Oh, he threw down a satchel charge. Sorry, Super Emperor Napoleon.
Enemy unit down.
I have to say, this is a, I've said before, this is a very nice match as far as keeping them pushed into their base. As we can see down here, Jeffrey 92 is pushed back pretty hard now. He's got really no units, and he's got to wait for his teammates to come save him. Of course, they don't really have much in the way of units either. Though they do have a very nice, well set up bunker for covering that little point right there. SH should really retreat that lieutenant before it gets killed. Oh, more than likely, I would have just dragged it down here to be with the rest of the men. Huh. He stole his mortars. Nice job for SH for buttoning the Stuff 42.
Enemy unit down.
Alright. Let's see. Up here, they're just kind of reinforcing. I'm not sure I would... I know reinforcing this point is like suicide because, you know, it's so easy to get your stuff destroyed. But yeah, I don't know. I would at the very least blocked off this bridge, you know, maybe with like a tank trap on it or something so infantry can't come. And they're massing up here, as you can see, up in their bases. I for one don't really enjoy massing in the base anymore. Makes me feel kind of bad that, you know, well, you know, it's like you mass up in your base but you're not helping anyone because you're not anywhere. But this nice bunch from Born Panzer Grenadiers are gonna hurt pretty bad. Ooh, though running right into an MG42 is kind of a problem. Oh, and they're being artilleried. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that was a bit close. Alright, and Jeffrey is still being destroyed through a variety of usage like satchel charges. Ow. Come on, Super Emperor Napoleon, you should have known better. Retreat back to the AT gun. No, at the very least, satchel charge the bunker. There you go. Awesome. So this base is pretty much all but gone. Let's see what we got here. Got ourselves a mortar half track. Good over here. Ooh, flak panzer. Let's see. Half tracks, I assume evil berserkers, outfitting them with the Stukas for bombing. That won't really be too useful, but that's going to be pretty useful. Oh, and here goes a second attempt. This could prove kind of bad. Excellent. They managed to destroy Jeffrey's HQ. Poor guy. I feel kind of bad for him, but then again, early on, he shouldn't have focused on all those mortarmen. Super Emperor Napoleon, you should have thrown a hand grenade if you have them unlocked, which you should. The satchels aren't too good against infantry because infantry just kind of wanders out of the way. I mean, seriously. That's like a 5-second, you know. As a 5-second countdown, it's not too difficult. The Austrian flak panzer, so awesome against infantry. Decent armor. Pretty good accuracy. Tremendously painful against infantry. Ouch. No, 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 no.
Enemy unit down.
No, Boom. Don't run that gun up. Ouch. Oh, that AT gun. That AT squad is so dead. Ooh. Yeah, I think they should have retreated back a little bit over the bridge where they would have had a choke point for anything that was coming at them so they couldn't get flanked from the right. Overall, though, I will say that was an excellent first defense. Oh, sorry, hold on. Hello, everyone. My name is Raven, and welcome to my Company of Heroes commentary. This is a user submitted commentary, actually by a good friend of mine, SuperEmperorNapolean. I will be taking you know, submissions now, so if you have a really good replay you want to send me, just check the description and send it to my email and I'll watch it, and if I think it's good enough, I'll do a nice good commentary on it and I will upload it. Okay, so here we have Super Emperor Napoleon playing as the Americans, and Boom playing also as the Americans, and I'm just going to call him SH as the British. Over here we have EvilBeserkier playing as the Wehrmacht, and over here we have Born playing as the Panzer Elite, and way down here we have Jeffrey 92 playing as the Wehrmacht. Okay, so we're now going to press play and we're going to watch the nightmare unfold. This is a pretty good match. Super Emperor Napoleon and Boom do a really nice job using the airborne effectively behind enemy lines. Alright, so we have everyone kind of, you know, running out and, you know, capturing all the points over here, and SH runs over here to kind of hold this little region right here. And they're just kind of going to run straight down and immediately start repairing this. The map we're playing at, for those of you who don't know, is the Scheldt. I think that's how I pronounce it. I'm horrible. Sorry at pronouncing some of the names, but I try. Alright, Super Emperor Napoleon's building a barracks. Ooh, Boom went straight for a weapons support center. Born is building a logistics company, and you know, I have to say, this right here is brilliant. I mean, what's better than two flame engineers fighting it out? And wow, they died so fast. You know, as awesome as a Bren carrier is, I don't think it stands a chance against an army like that, especially not one with the flamethrower. That was an excellent first push by Born and EvilBeserkier. Now, down here, Jeffrey, he hasn't really done anything yet. He sends some engineers up, I assume to help or to capture. I honestly don't know. He's saving up. He's actually upgrading because he's going to go straight for mortars, which I'm not really too sure about. I wouldn't go straight for mortars, especially when you're at the closest point to right here, really. And right here, relying on your teammates is not really the best idea. Now, they've kind of blocked this off a little bit, and over here, they've also blocked this off, as you can see. I think that's a really bad idea, the way they blocked it off. You should always mix the barbed wire in with the tank trap so the tanks don't just plow right through and then infantry pours in on your lines, because that's never cool to see. And they immediately start cutting it. I love the Panzer Elite's early on infantry advantage. It's absolutely brilliant. But he did manage to cut the wire, which is good. And then of course he's going to charge straight through, but Super Emperor Napoleon and Boom brought up some reinforcements, and Boom actually has an MG, a 30 cal. Well, or an MG. And he gets it set up at right perfect time too. So down here we see Jeffrey's finally building the Krieg barracks, and he's going to spam some mortars, which not really sure I would have done that. This area looks pretty well blocked off. Got a Vickers covering this area right here and right here, though unfortunately it just doesn't have the range to really get him right there. Super Emperor Napoleon got a really nice MG emplacement, though he probably should prepare that up a little bit. If you've never played this match, or you're new to Company of Heroes, which Company of Heroes as of right now of this recording is 80% off, so if this does get up before it goes off sale, you should definitely buy it. And even if it's not on sale, buy it anyways, because it's an awesome game. Ooh, and here's Born here trying to build a Flak Panzer. Sorry, not a Flak Panzer. Flak Vierling. There we go. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I've actually played anyone who's been the Panzer Elite. Not too many people are willing to play them. They are quite different than normal. Most people tend to prefer to kind of go straight for tanks and then kind of mass up, which is not a good idea. EvilBeserkier has an excellent position on that point right there. And he's also got a sniper over there. Ooh.
Now available. Enemy unit down.
And Jeffrey has a few mortars. What a nice guy. What with the building of the mortars and the like. Boom should have moved his men away a little bit. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, you gotta get him away from them mortars. That's just not a cool spot to be. Ooh. Probably hurt a little bit. It's kind of funny your men are trapped from going away, but they're perfectly capable of holding the one and only choke point. Well, there is this one, but...
Enemy unit down.
Ooh. And SuperEmperorNapoleon got a nice satchel on that building. That's not, he does actually a very nice job with the satchel charges and some spots. There are some things you shouldn't really use the satchel charges for, and grenades are much better, but things in buildings, satchel charges are perfect because it will kill everything. Ouch.
Enemy unit down.
I'm in the comments, let me know if anyone has actually ever seen anyone rush straight for mortars. I mean, honestly, I don't really like people that tend to rely on other people. I mean, mortars are great for holding an area, especially when you have a nice bridge, but there is nothing keeping those mortarmen safe. I mean, yeah, you can bomb and completely and utterly annihilate an incoming airborne squad, but I mean, relying entirely on your teammates is just... ugh. But he does hold it, and he does do a nice job with the mortars, so I'll give him that. Mortars, rank 3 are actually pretty sweet, but see, here's the problem with them. You get some men really close, they can't do anything about it, and mortarmen are absolutely horrible at close range. I mean, one guy with an MP40 is not going to do much damage against a ranger squad running right on top of you. And that would have been a great spot for a grenade. You could have taken out at least one squad. Of course. And they show their weakness yet again. But he does have a flame engineer. Oh yeah, in case you guys are wondering how they got the flame engineer so early, they were playing on high resources, so you know they started with 50 munitions. I don't play that way anymore because I find it a slight bit more challenge, and I really don't like it when people flame engineer spam right at the get-go because it is so gay. Though it doesn't really take that long to get enough for that, but still.
Enemy unit down. Infantry squad lost.
I think he finally gets the sniper here. Nope. Oh, it's very close to death though. Like one more shot would have killed it. Yeah, and it missed, but he missed, so. Poor Jeffrey down here all by himself having to fight a lot of people in his base. Thankfully they're all rangers, and for
Enemy unit.
SuperEmperorNapoleon, rangers don't do anything against buildings. Not a thing. His own mortars do, just nothing else. This is pretty nice, throwing a satchel charge on a stug. Even gets it too. That's brilliant. I love explosions. Up over here, SuperEmperorNapoleon is still fighting with one squad against a mortar car. It's not really going too well for him, but hey, he's trying. We'll stay down here for a little while because this is kind of where it all happens for a little while. SH is running down, as you saw earlier, with his men, and he steals a mortar, which I think is absolutely hilarious. He steals 2 mortars. I think that's hilarious. British people running around with a mortar. Though against the Stuff 42, it's not really the best weapon. That AT gun right there is an excellent weapon, though. It's a shame Boom doesn't really, well, you'll see later, he kind of focuses on what he shouldn't be. He should be knocking that thing out, especially when it's buttoned and it can't really do much. There we go. Nice frontal armor bounce. Can never get enough of that. Ooh. Got it again. Oh, that poor airborneman. Oh, and he gets it. Excellent. And it's rank 2. Hopefully he keeps it alive. Up here, Bourne and EvilBeserkier are massing up. And EvilBeserkier's getting half tracks with Stukas. That's pretty good, especially if you want to keep people from ever having this center. Because, you know, you can put them like right there. They're nice and safe with the building in front. You could just demolish anything you want specifically right here. So it's a very good strategy to an extent. Of course, when no one's in there, what are you gonna do? Bomb your teammate's base? But we'll see later. Maybe he'll use that for something, for some good use. This is a small map after all. And in the middle here, we have a 25 pounder, and we have two 25 pounders here. This area is getting kind of bunkered down nice and good. So what can they see? Not much, but they can see a little bit, so that's good. Here we go. This bit right here is pretty funny. SH is artillerying him, but ends up mostly hitting him. He probably should have sent it a little bit higher that way, then the shells might have not come so close to knocking out Boom's men. But they didn't, so it's all good. Yeah, here's the bit I'm talking about. He should have turned that straight for that stuff. Because I have to say, I've had the privilege of using them a few times. Don't normally go Blitzkrieg, but the few times I've had the privilege of using them, they are an absolute excellent tank. Especially against infantry. They're just so devastating. Good armor. It's so hard to kill. So it looks like all hope is lost for Jeffrey here, but it's cool. He still has friends. They're running down with all their men. They're gonna save him from the horrible nightmare that he's having right now. And as I said, they're doing pretty good with their excellent use of airborne, not having to focus on anything, you know, inside their base. Means they can just divert all their resources, just throwing it down enemy lines, just being an absolute pain. That is awful to see right there. And here we have a flak panzer. EvilBeserkier's finally gotten tired of all the infantry. I wouldn't have turned that thing around. Personally, the flak panzer is a very big deal, but so is the stuff. I would have just kept at the stuff because I've almost heard it, but too late now. The gun's been killed, and now it's time to retreat all your men. And Jeffrey's rebuilding. Now see, at this point I would have pulled back to somewhere around here, maybe a little bit here, to kind of give a little bit of distance away from the Stukas, which are right here, and they are firing. I assume, yeah, they're just attacking here. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Because right here, Bourne makes an excellent use of sneaking his men right here. And Jeffrey rolls his stuff right up here. Excellent shot.
Our forces are taking casualties.
I love flak panzers. Especially when someone spams infantry, they're absolutely amazing.
Resource drop is now available.
Okay, so that was an excellent first push. They have the middle still, so they're still able to mass up resources. They have more of a pop cap than they do, and Jeffrey has to spend all of his resources building everything back again. And then they get to push out right now for the second bit. I have no idea where that arty's going. Where is it going? I don't know, maybe it went there. Well, ow. Alright, and Boom's rolling down. Very brave, too. Ah, nope. Just set up a nice little position. And Jeffrey has his lovely, 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 ever so lovely mortarmen back. Ouch. Come on, button one of them. You have an AT gun. Oh, and he got one of the Flak Panzers. Get the other one. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. I don't think he has any more. Nope. Oh, and he got it. Pull your men back. Excellent. Now Super Emperor Napoleon, he has his men here. I don't understand why they're not. Ooh, trying to knock out that old point right there. Maybe they're trying to bomb here. No, they're not gonna bomb there now with all their men there. Yeah, it's a much better point. Ooh. Yeah, that's not bad building the Stukas. They worked out pretty well for knocking out the base defenses.
Enemy unit down.
I have to say, I do like the Stukas. They're just a very high munitions cost. So I do ever like using them with the Panzer Elite, because you know you can get the Hotchkiss, and that's pretty nice. You know, you get all the upgrades for it, and makes a nice little armored car with some long range artillery. And it would seem Born is building a Flak 88. Oh, sorry, a Flak 36.
Bird Dog is offering to have a look-see.
That's going to be excellent. Let's see if he shoots down the plane.
Casualties being reported.
Nope. Well, I must say they did use the airborne pretty well. They probably should have retreated a little bit better. I mean, you know, you could build the triage center, and then, you know, you can heal them up to full strength and then give them their men back. And then once they hit rank 3, they're pretty hard to kill. Ooh, that looks nasty. Oh, did they get a satchel on it?
Enemy unit down.
Yes, they did, and they got all the men. Excellent. It's amazing that's probably the only thing keeping them from being overrun right now. Well, that and the fact that Jeffrey has to kind of rebuild, and Bourne really only has infantry, and he's mostly got Stukas. So, he's got Knights Cross holders.
Paratroopers on point.
you know, I would put someone back in here, and then what I would do is I would attack ground right there. Even though you can't see it, just attack ground right there. It can hit it. So that was a pretty nice first early push by the Allies, but the German side managed to hold it together, and now they're kind of regrouping. Sorry, and they're starting to kind of hold back pretty well. Ooh, ouch. You know, if he went, which he probably did, SH, he probably did go, Royal Artillery, and they have a very nice ability where you can fire back on other artillery, but I don't, or maybe you can do that without, I can't remember, I haven't played the British in so long. I don't really particularly enjoy that skill. It is useful in theory, but generally speaking, most of the time, they don't get the gun around quick enough because most people tend to move their Stukas after firing. Oh, and here we go again. Maybe this time he'll actually completely demolish that thing. Yep. Oh, excellent. And he got it. Wow. SH, not a very good team player, what with the bombing of the Yeomen. Alright, and here comes Jeffrey with his 2 Stuff 42s, though the one can't seem to decide where to go, and got a 2 rear armor hits. See what the range of that. That's pretty different range on the 17 pounder, but I'm not too sure how well it'll fare at firing. Guess we'll have to find out when they come across. Putting the barbed wire back. Not too bad of an idea. Except for the bit where there's a big gap right there. There's nothing there. I really hope they direct all their troops to run through that point. With everything there, could cause some pretty nice damage. He's got 2 Stugs now.
Our forces are taking casualties. Enemy unit down.
Wow, I cannot believe that officer is holding out against all that. That's pretty impressive. Ah, they blew up that bridge. That's lovely. Oh, now they did that.
Our supply lines are being threatened.
I wouldn't really say blocking someone off by destroying the bridges is really the smartest idea, because it does kind of limit you as well, but destroying that bridge is pretty nice. Go over here and we'll see how well they fare. Super Emperor Napoleon has a fair bit of munitions saved up, so this will probably go pretty well for him. Ugh. Ouch. Come on, Super Napoleon, run up there and capture that field point. At the very least, take it from him so we can't have it.
Air support is asking for a target.
Will they get the bunker? Yes, they will.
Enemy unit down.
Ooh, they got another vehicle. Nice. Feel so sorry for Jeffrey. First his base gets destroyed, then he gets mortared, and then people keep bombing him.
Enemy unit down.
Ah, come on, Boom. Recruit your men. Or is he saving up for sprint to get past that thing? Oh, nope, he's throwing a satchel. It's kind of a waste, but... I guess in the heat of the moment of the battle, you don't really know. Let's see, he's rebuilding the bridge up over here. The Stukas are probably gonna... Nope, they're not gonna get that thing. Not this time anyways. And Bourne decided to... sorry, not Bourne. SH has decided to switch to the Priest. Much better choice than 12 pounder. More portable. Poor Jeffrey. Finally gets Navy Warfare. Oh, it will get a shot off, thank God. It's probably going to go right there, too. Run forward, SuperEmperorNapoleon. Oh, never mind. I meant for the AT gun. I don't know. Four airborne squads with the coolest rifles. I would have went for them.
Enemy unit down. We're losing ammunition.
See up here, EvilBeserkier's doing a pretty nice push, taking these other points. Ooh, Overwatch is really effective. I hope you put it on the bridge. Probably did, but don't have much line of sight there. And Bourne's come down to help poor Jeffrey in his time of need. Ouch.
Enemy unit down. Infantry squad lost.
Well, they were able to capture, well, destroy his base, so at least that gives one less person you have to worry about fighting. Of course, that little entourage shows up. That's not really very fun. I don't know. SuperEmperorNapoleon, though, does have strafing run. He could knock him out or save the resources for something else.
Enemy unit down.
See what's going up here. Ooh, a nice push. Gonna get some Knights Crossholders up here. But he does have a Bofors 40mm, so
Enemy unit down.
if he gets within range of that, that could prove pretty devastating. Oh, there he goes. Ooh, he found his priests. It's not good. Ooh, here comes a V1. Run anything anywhere but there. Oh, well, the Bofors didn't survive, but the airborne and the priest did, which is pretty good, actually. Now all they have to do is worry about this flank right here. And that one, but not so much that one. Especially now that they're reinforcing. Yeah, I don't know what I would do, but personally, I think I would put 2 MGs right here on the line. Now when they spawn, it just sprays them. Lovely. I don't like people rebuilding. They cause more problems when they rebuild. Ooh. So Bourne hasn't been doing too much work. You know, he hasn't really helped too much. He has done a little bit. But now he's rolling out with 4 Panthers, and thankfully they're stuck. Ooh, that was very weakening. Having to pull back 3 of his Panthers. Yeah, I wouldn't fight that many airborne with that many Panthers. That'd be suicide. And you also lost the element of surprise as well. So now he knows you have that many. And let's see, Evil Berserker, he's getting more stew, because at this point that's not really very helpful to poor Jeffrey down there. SuperEmperorNapoleon should really be getting a supply depot, making sure he has at least the pineapple upgrade for the airborne, and he should really be dropping in way more airborne and giving them the recoilless rifle, because more is better. Let's see how well Evil Berserker's Ostwind Flak Panzer does against 4 airborne squads. It's actually doing pretty good. And then it died. And Jeffrey 92 has quit. Can't say I blame him. His teammates aren't doing too much to really help him. They're mostly base sitting and long-range artillery. So I guess this was more of a match of who was gonna protect who. Though I will admit, Evil Berserker did do a lot of running up over here with his Knights Crossholders, so he did do pretty well. And he was able to push SuperEmperorNapoleon have to retreat all of his men. It doesn't really matter too much, because he's still got 1 airborne squad and they have 2 AT guns down here. So SH just got a pretty nice Bofors position, nice flat ground for it.
Airborne, ready for duty.
Yeah, he's finally getting the pineapple grenade. Not really too useful now though, but could have used it earlier. Let's see how well 2 engineers do against Bofors 40mm on a bridge. Oh wait, sorry, those are Knights Crossholders. Oddly, pretty well. Certainly only really lost one man. I think the armored car did that.
Back in full fighting strength. Paratroopers on point.
Lots of waiting. This bit is always the more boring bit. Waiting for someone to do something. It's mostly just everyone regrouping. I have to say, that was pretty good, like 33 minutes of pretty solid non-stop fighting. Boom here has an upgraded Sherman with the 50 cal and the bigger gun upgrade. That'll prove to be mildly useful against the Panther. This is an older recording, I do believe, before, what was it, the June patch that actually made Panthers slightly weaker.
Enemy unit down.
Oh look, he even said he was going to send it to me. Sorry, he sent this to me months ago and it just sat there and sat there and sat there. And then I remembered that I had it and was like, hey, I could do a commentary on it. So I did one. Oh, excellent. Excellent right there. Should have really knocked those things out. And Born Rage quit and left. So now the AI, as the AI does, is probably going to roll those two tanks straight into that. And they are going to die so fast and so hard. That is a lot of airborne. I would have loved to have a match where I had enough manpower to lounge around with only that. I mean, at the very least, he should have, you know, built a supply depot so we could get more manpower so we could continuously drop. And then, of course, he could have ran around and capped all the points so he could have even more with recoilless rifles, because with recoilless rifles, they are absolutely amazing. Ooh, and the Panther's gone, and the AI is building something, but we'll probably never see it with that many. Oh, maybe we will. I don't know. SH, if you ever actually see this, saying Artie is great, but you should really ping on the map where you're sending it. Because that's awesome, you're sending Artie to help. But you have to show us where. Because that happens when you don't show. Wow, the AI built a Martyr 3. That's, we built it just for that Sherman. That's weird.
Enemy unit down.
Ooh. Yay, they got it before it can kill the Sherman. I wouldn't say you play with noobs. Well, maybe a little bit. But to be fair, after things kind of settle down, you did just kind of sit there and build Stukas, which is a great strategy because long-range support is very vital and very essential. I am not denying that. But you do also kind of have to, you know, you have to help a little bit further. Your Knights Cross holders were great, but once that wasn't working, you know, we do have to switch tactics. But I'm not the best at this game, so. Ooh, they have an MG42. Ouch. But I will say this, you don't rage quit even when you're about to lose and you absolutely know you're going to lose. So, good for you. Because there's no way you're recovering from this one. Ooh, and here comes the King Tiger. Ouch. So devastating against pretty much anything that can exist on the map. Ow. I'm not really sure it's that effective against that many airborne though, with recoilless rifles. It was kind of cheap, but that's end game. They would have had the King Tiger anyways. So this was a pretty nice match. Had like lots of combat the entire way through, so that was pretty good. As I said before, if you have an excellent replay, please send it to me, because I like doing these commentaries, but I can't play all the time because of work and everything else. But if you send me, you know, please don't send me like a 3-hour match. I mean, I will do a 3-hour match if it's really, really good, and I mean really, really good, because I have to sit here and watch this thing first. So, you know, if the match is really good, send it to me. I'll do it. Don't really care how long it is. So yeah, join my Facebook group or my Steam group if you'd like to play as well. Company of Heroes is 80% off at the moment, so go buy it. It's like $2 for vanilla, or you can just get Tales of Valor if you just want all the factions. Okay, thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed.